The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So North Carolina's offense comes onto the field first today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lopez wants to fire. It's complete to the left. And he's dragged down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Punt is in the air. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. So NC State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are 2 of the best in the entire country.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lopez to pass. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got some room to run.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Lopez wants to fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You know, this defense is really tricky, and they show the ability to zone blitz time and time again. These running backs in pass protection, they've got to be great with their scan protection. Just because one guy isn't coming who you initially think might be blitzing, you really got to do a better job surveying the field, because that zone blitzer might be coming from a different side of the field that you weren't anticipating.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Thomas looking to fire. Unloads it left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And that is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's gone. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. And the Tar Heels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Lopez to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Tar Heels are on the move. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Ship. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Let's see what he can do with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Thomas back to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for room, it's Scott. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. Flips it out on the screen. Fights off a defender. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Lopez wants to fire. Going for 6. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they're after him. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Never a doubt. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They are certain. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Thomas looking to fire. Going downfield for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They booted away on 4th down. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Catch in the middle, it's Ship. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback adapted. Gets the first himself. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. At the 35, he's loose. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Johnson. Knocked down for the tackle. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Gauze. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Thomas back to pass.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Did the work himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him this time.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Tar Heels are marching down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. He'll go to the sneak. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Lopez to pass. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Tar Heels! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive.
13, NC State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the move, it's Scott. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Gonna try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Rutgers. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Thomas looking to fire. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They want to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 15. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just threw that one way too far. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. He's got it on the move. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Oh, he missed it. No good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Lopez wants to fire. Flips it out to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Ship. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. got the quick pass. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. They're working that left side. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Tar Heels will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. They're going to ride this running back. Fighting off the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. Grabbed in the middle, it's Grimes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And he's got it! Touchdown, NC State!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
NC State 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez to pass. He's got him. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The give on the option. Running to Green. There he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead is down to a field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Running into the open space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a crease, it's cross. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Lopez wants to fire. Bring in the heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Caught in the backfield, it's Culliver. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
NC State 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Thomas back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Punt is on its way. He's got it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Flicks it out of the air. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Grabbed behind the line. It's Scott. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Thomas looking to fire. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Safe completion on the screen. Turning it on! Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick spin on the run. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Got a man, it's Johnson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Ship. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's brought down to 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Goss. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 3. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back and leaves it. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll try to power their way ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Now they'll try the right side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Thomas back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grimes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anderson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's caught. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was 4th and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what a clutch play by this offense. Listen, understanding, a small throw's not going to get it done. A deep ball down the field, give yourself a chance to make a play, and by gosh, they do it.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Working that left side now. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll close the gap to 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Lopez to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw. Shakes off the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll try the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Scott.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's Rutgers. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Thomas looking to fire. Time to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Hold and fire complete. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Thomas back to pass. Throwing right. Oh, and he just dropped it. So close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Looking for room at the 40. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Snap from the gun on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the fourth down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking left. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Lopez wants to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Rutgers. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Scott. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. So now it's 2nd and long. Thomas looking to fire. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. NC State quick to the line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Brings up 4th and goal.
He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. On target to the left. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.